Setting up templates in Extraction 1. You can set some rules for data extraction in Extraction 1 by going to Settings and the Team Settings tab and scrolling down to the Extraction section. To set the rules, click on the Manage Rules button. You can add the names of reviewers who can be first reviewers for studies. The first reviewer is able to select the interventions, outcomes and time points for each study. Reviewer 2 will not see these options. Select Reviewer from the drop-down list and click Add. You can find out more by clicking on this link, which will take you to the page of our knowledge base. You can select rules about team members who can make changes to editable fields in the template. Click the drop-down list, select the reviewer, click Add. Only those listed will have permission to edit the template if required. To remove a team member from a rule, you simply click on the X button. The final rule is about who can resolve conflicts. Only reviewer 1 or 2 can resolve conflicts. You can limit this further by selecting a name from the drop-down list and clicking Add. You can find out more about this rule by clicking on the link, which will take you to the page of our knowledge base. Before you can begin data extraction, you will need to set up the template. You can do this at any time in your review by clicking on the Extraction section in the review summary and then the number of studies to extract link. You'll see that you're unable to extract data from a study. The Create Data Extraction Template button is blue before the template is published, and once published will turn white. In order to create your data extraction template, simply click on this button. You can use this button to go back and edit the template at any time. The template. When you click on the blue Create Data Extraction Template button, you'll be taken to the template creation page. The template is composed of 5 sections: Identification, Methods, Population, Interventions, and Outcomes. There are some editable and non-editable fields. Non-editable fields appear in grey. Some examples are provided in the non-editable fields for you to use if you wish. You can add new fields by using the plus icon, and you can remove existing fields by using the trash icon. Each section is accompanied with a help button. This will take you to a brief summary and a link to a knowledge base page for further information. Note that this is the template and not the final data extraction form. We will now go through each section. Identification. This section is designed to capture general information about studies, including where it was conducted, how it was funded, and how to contact the lead author if needed. You can add custom fields to this section, such as the start and end dates of the study. You can also add information about study centres or the trial registration number, as well as adding an option for other. This is what the identification section might look like for the data extractor. You can see the study details, author contact details, and any additional identification data items that you added. Methods. This section is designed to capture details about the design, aims and conduct of the study. You can add custom fields to this section, such as study aim, blinding, and method of recruitment, as well as other. This is what the methods section might look like for the data extractor, where they can select information about the study design, as well as the additional methods data that you selected. Population. This section is designed to capture details about the population included in the study, including eligibility criteria, differences between the groups, and baseline characteristics. You can add custom fields to this section, such as mean age. You could also add percentage of female included in the study, and other. You can also add additional data, such as the total sample size and information about withdrawals from the study. This is what the population section might look like for a data extractor, with eligibility criteria, additional population data that you added, and the baseline characteristics, which will be created as a table. Interventions. This section is designed to capture details about the interventions received in each group of the study. All interventions added to the template will appear for all studies in data extraction. The first reviewer can select which interventions were included in that study and add multiple intervention groups if needed. You can add the name of the intervention and comparator here. You can add additional information about intervention characteristics that you want to capture in this section as well. For example, you might want to include the number of participants allocated, the dose, frequency, and mode of administration. As well as other. This is what the intervention section might look like for Reviewer 1. Outcomes. This section is designed to record data on outcomes of interest. You can provide a name for the outcome, such as duration of cold. Select the type of data and add in any time points of interest. You can add as many additional time points as you want using the plus icon. You can add additional outcomes by adding the plus icon, Add Outcome. You can remove time points or outcomes using the trash icon. The default data format for continuous measures is standard deviation, mean, and the total number of the sample. You can use the drop-down options to change this to standard error or confidence intervals along with the mean. The default dichotomous measure is the number of participants with the event. You can use the drop-down list to change this to percentage of participants with event. This is what the outcome section might look like for Reviewer 1. When an outcome is selected, results tables will be automatically generated in the results data section, where you can then begin to collect numerical data. Publishing the template. When you're happy with the template, you can click the blue Publish Template button. Once the template is published, the Data Extraction Template button will appear white. You can click on the button again at any time to edit the template if you have permission to do so. Changes will be applied to all studies. If studies already have had data collected and you delete a field, you will be asked if you want to continue with the change, as data will be lost. Now that you have published your template, you are ready to start the data extraction process.